I'm literally lost for words knowing what this woman meant to me in such a pivotal point in my life. She was the only person, which is interesting since she just
He pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay.
Angel Reese has shown that being a chief isn't just about attitude, it's a way of life. During the basketball offseason, she decided to take a bold step to make some extra money, even though it risked damaging her reputation.
I'm a beautiful girl. Like, I'm a beautiful woman. I've been posting pictures in my bikini. I got a nice body and I work hard for it. And if I want to post a picture in my bikini, I should be able to without being sexualized.
From the start, it was clear that Angel Reese prioritized fame and money, no matter the source. Last night, she was spotted at a strip club with Cardi B, reportedly finalizing a bold modeling deal that left many shocked, and not in a good way. It's hard to see how far Reese has strayed, especially since she was once the shining star of women's basketball. Back in the day, Reese was everywhere, celebrated for her raw talent, charisma, and potential. She was even compared to Caitlin Clark, another rising star known for her hard work and focus. For a while, it seemed like Reese and Clark would become the faces of women's basketball, pushing the sport to new heights. But that didn't last. While Clark was dedicating herself to training and building a positive image in her community, Reese appeared to take a different path. She made it clear that the WNBA's salary structure didn't align with the luxury lifestyle she wanted. Fair enough. Everyone has their own goals. But instead of using her talent to earn recognition, she began seeking faster routes to fame and fortune, leaning heavily on social media and other ventures.
Says she don't like me, but she love me, girl. Knock it off. All these just mad. God running the two. These are denim tears. I'm sexy dancing in the house of girls.
It was a complete change. Angel Reese's social media, once full of basketball highlights and game updates, turned into a showcase for flashy photo shoots and carefully planned posts that had nothing to do with basketball. Fans who followed her for her love of the game were confused as Reese seemed more focused on showing off her off-court activities than celebrating her achievements on the court.
But they saw what was going on with Angel Reese and how committed, for lack of a better word, Teresa Weatherspoon was to Angel Reese and this ridiculous...
It didn't take long for people to see that basketball was no longer Reese's top priority. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark stayed focused on the game, training hard, breaking records, and earning fans with her dedication. Off the court, Clark was active in her community, attending events and building her image as a role model for young athletes.
But teammates, and your team has eyes. They can see what we can see. They may not get in front of the microphone and say it. She's with the Chicago Sun-Times, and she recently reported that Weatherspoon was tailoring the Sky's game around one or two players led to some serious...
Reese, on the other hand, fully embraced her new controversial image. Every headline about her latest modeling gig or bold Instagram post was a reminder of how far she'd drifted from basketball. Her transformation from a basketball star to a magnet for drama hit its peak on December 14th, 2024. That night, she was caught on camera at a Miami strip club, partying with Cardi B, the queen of pop culture chaos.
Yeah, they were real sisters. Around me trying to dodge bullets. Serve a pack of chickens and a Dodge Henry. Around me trying to dodge bullets. Around me, I'm twin sisters. Flipping off a key, trying to dodge prison. Traveling in the street, that's some margin. Pay attorney fees.
When I say partying, I mean Reese was throwing money around like it was Monopoly cash, fully embracing a lifestyle far removed from basketball. Videos and photos of the night quickly went viral on social media, leaving fans and critics shocked. How does someone go from being a role model for young athletes to living it up at a strip club like it's their new job? Somehow, Angel Reese has managed to do just that. This wasn't just about partying Miami style. There was a plan behind the chaos. Reports say Reese used the wild night as a networking opportunity. And what better place to boost your modeling career than under neon lights with Cardi B hyping you up? Apparently, Cardi helped connect Reese with big names in entertainment and fashion, all to push her bold modeling ambitions to the next level. Let's be real. It's hard to call this a smart career move when all people see are videos of you throwing money in a club. Critics weren't rushing to praise her strategy, instead calling it a clear attempt to grab attention through controversy. Social media went wild, with platforms like X, formerly Twitter, buzzing for hours as hashtags like #AngelReese and #StripClubGate trended. Fans were completely divided.
He ain't pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at.
Some people admired her confidence, calling her a queen for living life her way. Others weren't so kind, criticizing her for ruining her reputation for cheap thrills. One viral tweet summed it up. Is this the future of women's basketball? From star athlete to tabloid fodder. The public reaction was less about anger and more about deep disappointment.
I'm a beautiful girl. Like, I'm a beautiful woman. I've been posting pictures in my bikinis. I got a nice body and I work hard for it. And if I want to post a picture in my bikini, I should be able to without being sexualized.
The timing couldn't have been worse. The WNBA has been working hard to boost its image with new TV deals and marketing campaigns to bring the league into the spotlight. Reese's actions felt like a setback, pulling attention away from the league's progress and back onto her personal life. For a sport striving to be taken seriously, this wasn't just an embarrassing distraction. It was a major step backward from everything the league had been working toward.
I'm this, that, like, it's the same. It's been happening for a league.
Let's be honest, this wasn't just a one-time thing. The Miami strip club incident is only one part of Angel Reese's shift into becoming a full-time influencer. Her Instagram shows it all. It used to be all about her basketball journey, game highlights, training videos, and team moments.
All she could in order to keep the attention off of her, right? Oh.
Now, her Instagram is mostly full of bikini pictures, glamorous poses, and attention-grabbing photos. Some fans appreciate her confidence and self-expression, but others aren't impressed. One fan summed it up perfectly. You had the talent to be the face of basketball, and now you're just another Instagram model. What happened to the Angel Reese we looked up to?
They have sent it to my family members. My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like,
No.
are you naked on Instagram? It sucks to see that, and it's really hard that I have to go through that, and now seeing other players having to go through that. But like, at the end of the day,
Then there's the big contradiction. Reese has spoken out against how the media sexualizes female athletes, yet her posts often seem designed to attract the very attention she criticizes. Critics are having a blast pointing this out, accusing her of playing both sides. Even some of her biggest fans are starting to question her motives. If you're going to take a stand, your actions should match your words, right?
girl, like, I'm a beautiful woman. I've been posting pictures in my bikini. I got a nice body and
Then, Angel Reese officially announced her decision to pursue a bold modeling career, adding another controversial moment to her journey. It wasn't a surprise to those who had been watching her closely over the past year. Her social media had shifted from basketball to glamour, with posts about fancy outfits, bikini photo shoots, and luxury brand endorsements. The announcement just confirmed what many had already suspected. Reese was moving away from being an athlete and stepping into the world of modeling.
Regular American salary for an extraordinary amount of attention that she gets. Now, obviously, she's cashing in with endorsements and all of that, but isn't there an insane?
The timing of this decision raised some questions. It came during the WNBA offseason, a time when most players are focused on training or community work. For Reese, it was a chance to build her new image. The backlash was quick. Fans who once supported her on the court were disappointed, seeing this as a clear choice to prioritize fame and money over her role as a professional athlete and role model. Social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, were flooded with debates. One user commented, "Is basketball just a side hustle for her now? Feels like she's more interested in Vogue than hoops."
He pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for last day.
This change in priorities wasn't just a personal choice. It was closely linked to Reese's ongoing complaints about the WNBA's pay. In an Instagram Live earlier this year, she openly criticized the league, saying her salary didn't even cover her rent. As of 2024, the average salary in the WNBA is around $75,000, with top players earning up to $200,000. Reese argued that this wasn't enough to support the lifestyle she wanted, especially in expensive cities like Chicago where she lived. She claimed her modeling career was a way to fill that financial gap.
WNBA salary doesn't pay her rent. Now, her WNBA salary is like $74,000.